There's a lot of new stuff in the Windjammer system, so let's take a look at some of the most interesting pieces of equipment first. The shielded field piece of equipment in the video is a hand armor that you wear on your hand, which, when turned on and off, creates a dead field-like layer of protection around your body, like a non-oxenic, liquid-like, high-tech item that will block fast-acting objects, but won't stop slow-acting objects, and will only provide a short-term protection against poisonous gas attacks. The story is set in the distant future after the Battle of Battles, a war between mankind and artificial intelligence, which has been blacklisted. Human technology has reached the level of interstellar travel, and the social system of Zeus is a feudal empire where people live on planets, sand dunes. Small assassination darts like the worm, which can be operated from a distance and inject poison silently from the feet, are unfortunately scrapped by the hero as soon as they appear. Daggers with gold teeth, daggers made from the teeth of sandworms, each unique dagger, sacred to sand spit, sandstone machines, highly effective artillery products that can be dug out of the sand and drifted in the sand, garments that can collect human sweat and urine, and then filter it and convert it into drinkable water, clothing containing a temperature regulator and storage for water, and a temperature regulator and a storage device. A temperature regulator and storage pouch, without which it was said that the device would not last more than 2 hours in the sand dunes. See, they use the same kind of steaming device to make coffee and sip a cup of sand hammer, a device designed to attract sandworms, which is switched on and inserted into the sand, and which beats rhythmically with a vibrating sound against a magnetic field of 2 moons, a specialized invention of tire folding and grinding, and a soprano sashimi quiz, which, by contrast, is the hand that reaches into the sand to extract the silk, peel it off, and insert a bamboo skewer. The only way to prove that one's human will is to control one's hands and endure the mental pain, and that one's human will is beyond one's sexual instincts. Sandworm hook. The tools used by the natives of the sand dunes to catch sandworms are the future version of the witch, who is skilled in the art of polygraphy, space and darkness, and the art of mind control, and the art of controlling the gender of the dolls. In addition to the above new level of equipment, there is the even more magical vocational class of Tate, who have been bred to be walking supercomputers with ungodly powers of coordination and planning, and therefore often serve as soldiers of the great clans. The red color under their little mouths is the sign of the spirit of imperial jade locks, which is the symbol of the emperor's jade locks, which means that they have been through all kinds of special brainwashing exercises to eliminate all their murderous desires and to have pure, good, and chaste hearts, as well as the ability to pass through the dark pressure of the darkness and the light. After some tests of perception of disease, pain, and state of mind, a woman can only have access to all the memories of her ancestors, but not to the 4 main forces, the Fremen, the original inhabitants of the sand dunes, with their long history of basic perfumery, with their dark blue eyes, very aggressive but superstitious, long history of resistance to imperial oppression. The sandworms, a product of the astral environment, fearful of water, will die violently when exposed to it, some up to 400 meters in length, one mouth to one small workshop, have a false sense of territory, sensitive to shocks, but before they become sandworms, they'll have to be killed by their wives. The larvae, before they become sandworms, are Clearwater, evil Trudy's family, the family of the heroes, the 5-starred Duke of Caradan Leto, who is hundreds of degrees above Harkonnens' moral standing. Harkonnens' family is a grudge against the family of the heroes, who have a very evil tyrant, who is in fact a landed rich man, who is all about the money, and even the officials are bought with money. After reaching a consensus with the small-minded emperor, Harkonnen clan against